Hello, everyone. Welcome to Scott's NBA Talk. It's been a while. I took the off season off. We're back. Um, I'm going to talk about. I'm trying to get all this done before the real season starts, which is I think next week. I'm going to talk today about the Atlantic Division. Now, we got Boston. You've got Brooklyn. You've got New York. You've got Philadelphia, and you've got Toronto. This I'm going to be honest with you, the first three teams was very, very tough. Kind of. Because it could have, I think, 1, 2, and 3 could go any way, either way. Because you never know who's going to have a great year or who might have an okay year. And then when the playoffs, oh man, that light. This is why I should be doing these videos at night. I hope this is not, gosh. Sorry about this. I'm going to try to, dim the light a little bit, hopefully. Well, I hope you can see me anyway. It's gonna be a little bright. So I sat there and I looked and I kept thinking about it because I would a part of me wanted to put Toronto up there with the acquisition of Kawhi Leonard. Then there was a part of me that thought, well, Philadelphia could finish first. But when I looked at it and I was breaking down the three teams, and I thought, well, who has the most depth? When I look at this, and I looked at it, I feel like Boston has the most depth when I look at this team. They also have, let's see, I think 3 All-Stars in this team. Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford. It's a pretty nice 3. Then Jason Tatum last year just came on. And I believe from what I've seen on the ESPN depth chart, he's going to be the starting power forward, which he should be. Even though he's a small forward, technically, he could play power forward. And so Kyrie and Gordon Hayward are back. So, and I look at that and I thought, well, this team, I mean, they got to develop last year because with Kyrie gone, Hayward gone, Tatum, Rozier, got to develop, and Jaylen Brown got better. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I think Boston's going to finish first. They're very deep. I look at them, I would say they're about possibly 9, 10, maybe even 11 deep when I look at the team. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they finish first in the Eastern Conference. I wouldn't be surprised with Cleveland no longer having LeBron James. I wouldn't be surprised if Boston goes to the NBA Finals this year. In 2019, I would not be surprised. So I'm going to say Boston will finish first. Like I told you, the first 3 is really tough on who's going where. Okay, who do I have finishing second? Like I said, it gets tougher here too, because I look at Toronto, they got some good pieces. I just feel like, though, Philadelphia, I'm sorry I'm looking away, I'm kind of looking at my book here too. I look at Philadelphia, I think Philadelphia will finish second, as long as Embiid don't have an injury, Ben Simmons don't get injured. They got JJ Redick back, so there's your sniper. They got defense with Covington. They added Wilson Chandler. I like that pickup. I hope he can stay healthy. I think he'll be a good backup. I've seen bits of Markelle Fultz look like he's shooting better. Maybe I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know. I just think Philadelphia is going to do kind of what they did towards the end of last year. They're going to go on to maybe I'd say they go on a 15-game winning streak, some 10, 15-game winning streak. I don't think they're going to pass Boston, but they could. I won't rule it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and predict that the Sixers will finish second. I mean, Embiid, I think it's going to be rest on Embiid, though. Embiid's going to have to, of course, be healthy. I never know what's going to happen there. You know, he's going to have to probably play at least 60, 70 games. Same with Simmons for this to have a shot. So I'm going to go with the Sixers finish second. I wasn't going to put Toronto there. I thought about it, but I'm like, the third, I'm going to go with the Toronto Raptors. I did think about first with Toronto, but I'm not sure with the whole Kawhi Leonard, how he's going to feel being in Toronto. That was my big issue. That was my concern. Kyle Lowry seemed like a really good player during the season, but playoffs come, chokes. And they also got Danny Green, which is a good defender. They've got some decent pieces in Toronto. I'm looking at the team. I mean, they look like 12 deep, kind of, but this is tough. This is gonna be a tough division. The top three is gonna be the tough part. That's who I think is gonna be fighting for first. You know, Boston, Philly, and Toronto. I'm gonna have Toronto third. Like I said, you can disagree with me. You can have Toronto because this is just my predictions. My predictions aren't necessarily right. You might have your own predictions. You can disagree with my predictions. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna say Toronto will finish third. I do think Kawhi Leonard and Serge Ibaka, though, you got defensive forwards, so that can really help out. I feel like the East is more open this year with LeBron going out west. So I'm gonna say Toronto finishes third, Philly second, Boston first. Now, who finishes fourth? And I really still feel like that the New York Knicks are going to finish fourth. I think they would have possibly could have gone third had Porzingis not be out till Christmas. Had Porzingis be healthy, I would have probably put them. I almost might have put them third, but I think New York's going to finish fourth. Kevin Knox, I thought that was a really good pick for where they were at. I might have gone Mikal Bridges, though. But I think Kevin Knox was an okay pick. Trey Burke, what was it? Was it 40? Stop me, I can't remember. Was it 42-point game? He had a really good game last year. I think it was 42 points. He was looking like I thought he would eventually look like. I thought he was going to be a really great player in Utah, and he wasn't. And last year, he looked like he was. So he's going to probably be the starting point guard. They added Mario Hezonja, which he didn't get enough time in Orlando at times. There's times he got minutes. There was other times he didn't. He's not gonna be what Porzingis is, but I think he'll get better. Last year, he was looking really good at the end of the season last year in Orlando. He was looking pretty good, and you got a good coach there in David Fizdale. I don't think you could make the playoffs as an 8 seed or a 7 seed, maybe. But I'm going to say in the Atlantic Division, you do got some good pieces on your team. It's just whether it all comes together or not. I'm going to say you finish fourth. Now, the fifth, I think Brooklyn will be in last place. D'Angelo Russell, I think this is a perfect fit for him. I do think Brooklyn is the perfect fit for him. But I also heard that they're going to be able to clear the decks for next, 2019, 2020. They're going to have enough room to go for 2 people, 2 max players. That's what I've heard. So, who knows? One network thinks Brooklyn might go for Kyrie and Jimmy Butler. I don't see it because Kyrie's thinking about staying with Boston, so I don't know. But Brooklyn's got some okay pieces. There's still some young pieces on it. Some Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Karis LeVert. Spencer Dinwiddie looked kind of good last year. He's 6'6". I was surprised You know, some teams didn't try to go for him. Um, I mean, they got Jamari Carroll's a good defender. I mean, I think your scoring those can come from D'Angelo Russell, maybe Alan Crabb, maybe, but I just don't see. They did get Kenneth Faried, which I thought that was a kind of a good pickup, but and Ed Davis. But I don't know. I'm just looking at the Atlantic Division, and I can't see Brooklyn passing Boston. Can't see Brooklyn passing Philly, and I can't see Brooklyn passing Toronto. Now they might pass New York, but I'm gonna sit there and still go with Brooklyn will finish last in the Atlantic Division. So to recap, 1 through 5 in the Atlantic Division: Boston Celtics, Philadelphia 76ers, Toronto Raptors, New York Knicks, and the Brooklyn Nets. Now, before I finish this video, I need to tell you about something. I started about a month ago, and it's a basketball social media site. It's called Hoops Social. It's free to place a profile. You'll be able to share your video. You'll be able to share basketball videos. So if you've seen great videos of a player or a team, you'll be able to go to it and share videos. If you've got to meet a basketball player and you have video of that, you can share that. You'll be able to have your own blog. You'll be able to purchase merchandise, various merchandise. So you can do that. And remember, it's at www.hoopssocial.com. I will put it in the comments in a video. But I hope everybody enjoys the 2018-2019 basketball season coming up. Good luck to your team. Injury. I hope nobody gets injured. I know that's unrealistic, though, to think that someone won't get injured. But I wish you the best. I just love the game. It's fun to watch, and you could go to this. You could create profile of the day at hoopssocial.com. It's hoopssocial.com. It's a basketball social media site, and thank you for listening, and have a great day.